Every day, you repeat small actions. Drinking coffee, checking your phone, brushing your teeth. You think they mean nothing, but they define everything. Atomic Habits by James Clear reveals that greatness isn't born from massive change. It's forged from tiny improvements, repeated consistently, consciously, and relentlessly. This book is not about motivation. It's about identity. Who you believe you are determines what you do, and what you repeatedly do becomes who you are. Change feels impossible because we think too big. We set goals like, I'll lose weight, or I'll start a business, and when results don't come fast, we quit. Clear teaches that success is built not on goals, but on systems. Goals define your direction. Systems define your progress. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. A small habit done daily beats a huge goal never reached. Imagine you improve just 1% each day. That's 37 times better after a year. It has sai fin feet, I fi fieri san the compounding effect. The same force that grows money in a bank grows personal transformation in your life. Small habits compound like interest. The key is consistency, not intensity. A tiny act, repeated with awareness, rewires the brain, reshapes your identity, and ultimately redefines your destiny. Every action is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. When you go for a run, you cast a vote for, I am an athlete. When you read a book, you vote for, I am a learner. Identity-based habits are powerful because they anchor behavior in who you are, not what you want. The goal isn't to run a marathon, it's to become a runner. The outcome follows the identity. Clear describes the habit loop: cue, craving, response, and reward. Every habit starts with a trigger, something that captures your attention. Then comes the craving, the desire for change. You respond with action. And finally, a reward reinforces the cycle. Understanding this loop allows you to design habits that serve you, not sabotage you. Awareness is the architect of transformation. To build good habits, Clear presents the 4 laws of behavior change. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. These 4 principles form the foundation of habit design. If a habit is invisible, boring, or hard, you won't do it. But if it's clear, appealing, simple, and rewarding, it becomes automatic. Your environment shapes your actions more than willpower ever could. Law 1. Make it obvious. You can't change what you can't see. If you want to drink more water, leave a glass on your desk. Want to read more? Place the book on your pillow. The brain follows cues more than intentions. A powerful life doesn't require massive effort. It requires visible reminders of who you want to become. Shape your surroundings, and your surroundings will shape you. Law 2. Make it attractive. Habits are easier when they feel good. The brain is wired for reward, not reason. Pair what you need to do with something you enjoy. Listen to music while cleaning. Enjoy a podcast during workouts. Dopamine drives discipline. If you link pleasure to progress, you'll never need willpower again. Motivation fades, but attraction endures. Law 3. Make it easy. We often fail not because habits are hard, but because we make them hard. Remove friction. Prepare your gym clothes the night before. Automate your savings. Simplify your rituals. The simpler the action, the greater the consistency. Complexity kills momentum. Ease creates mastery. Every small step done today removes resistance for tomorrow. Law 4. Make it satisfying. The human brain craves closure. We repeat what feels rewarding. Checklists, progress bars, or simple wins release dopamine. When success feels immediate, it becomes addictive. Don't wait for big victories, celebrate small ones. Every completed habit tells your brain, "This is who I am." Satisfaction seals the identity loop. The same laws can be inverted to break bad habits. Make them invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. If you stop exposing yourself to triggers, the craving fades. If you make it hard to do, your old patterns lose power. Self-control isn't a battle. It's a design strategy. You don't eliminate bad habits by fighting them. You outsmart them. Clear introduces the concept of the plateau of latent potential. Progress often feels invisible because results take time to appear. You might eat healthy for weeks without visible change, but beneath the surface, transformation is building. Ice doesn't melt from 1 degree. It melts when the room warms past 32 degrees. Success happens gradually, then suddenly. Patience is the hidden engine of mastery. The environment, more than motivation, determines behavior. If your kitchen is filled with junk food, your willpower doesn't stand a chance. If your phone is on your desk, distraction wins. Shape your surroundings to match your goals. If you design your world intentionally, your habits will follow naturally. You become what your environment encourages. James Clear also emphasizes habit stacking. Link a new habit to an old one. After I brush my teeth, I'll meditate. After I drink coffee, I'll write my goals. This chain reaction uses existing routines as anchors. Your brain loves patterns, and stacking habits builds a rhythm of effortless growth. You turn discipline into ritual, and ritual into identity. Many people chase motivation, but motivation is fickle. Systems and structure create reliability. Clear reminds us, professionals stick to the schedule. Amateurs wait for inspiration. The key isn't doing more, it's doing consistently. When your habits run automatically, your success becomes inevitable. Freedom is not the absence of discipline, it's the mastery of it. One of the book's deepest lessons is about identity change. True transformation happens when you stop asking, "What do I want to achieve?" and start asking, "Who do I want to become?" You're not changing behavior, you're changing beliefs. You stop being someone who tries and start being someone who is. The external world bends to the internal identity. Failure isn't opposite of success, it's data. Each failed attempt refines your system. When you view mistakes as feedback, not flaws, you stay in motion. Habits aren't about perfection, but persistence. Every repetition is a rehearsal of the future you want. Progress is rarely visible, but always accumulative. What you repeat, you reinforce. The aggregation of marginal gains, improving by 1% in every area, was how the British cycling team went from mediocrity to world domination. That same philosophy applies to life. You don't transform overnight, you evolve daily. The difference between who you are and who you could be is measured by your habits. Tiny changes create extraordinary results. Bad days don't erase good patterns. Missing once is a mistake. Missing twice is a habit. Clear reminds us, never miss twice. Success belongs to those who return, not those who never fall. The secret of resilience is recovery. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent enough to let time amplify your effort. Habits define destiny because they shape your character. The small things you do when no one watches determine who you become when everyone does. You can't fake identity. Every repetition is proof. You are not the sum of your goals. You are the sum of your habits. Greatness is built quietly, consistently, in moments too small for applause. When your actions align with your desired identity, discipline disappears. You stop forcing behavior and start expressing who you are. The greatest freedom is living congruently with your values. You no longer chase motivation. You embody mastery. The external world mirrors the internal truth. You are your rituals, and your rituals define your reality. Transformation isn't dramatic. It's subtle, silent, and persistent. Like water shaping stone, habits carve destiny through patience. You won't notice change day by day, but one morning you'll wake up different, stronger, calmer, unstoppable. That's the magic of atomic habits, invisible at first, undeniable at last. As James Clear writes, "You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems." Systems are self-care for your future self. Build them with intention. Guard them with focus. Let your small actions echo into eternity. The future is not something you reach, it's something you repeat. So ask yourself, what are you repeating today? Because what you repeat becomes what you believe. And what you believe becomes who you are. Change doesn't start in the mirror. It starts in the micro. The smallest habit done consciously creates the largest life lived fully. Transformation is not an act, it's a pattern. The power of atomic habits lies in its simplicity. It's not a book about doing more, it's a book about becoming more. True success is self-mastery. True freedom is identity alignment. If you commit to the small, you will conquer the infinite. The path is simple. Start small, stay consistent, and let time magnify your power. You are not late. You are not broken. You are simply in progress. Every repetition is rewriting your story. Every choice is sculpting your character. Life is not a test of will. It's a collection of votes. And every vote you cast says, "This is who I am becoming."